There's another message I wanted to upload to my YouTube channel, and I know that so many people have conversations and opinions on this topic, but I wanted to talk about my opinion on this topic, and y'all can do with it what you will. Give me a second. Okay, so for those of y'all that are watching this video, I wanted to talk about the single mother bashing. Half of these guys that be bashing about single mamas are the type of guys that be like fucking on single mamas or want to sleep with single mamas, and that's something I'm trying to gauge and understand. Why is it that y'all are over here online? I mean, you are loudly bashing mothers of children, and then you have the nerve to still want to deal with them. Like, I feel like if you feel so strongly, then you should deal with a woman who doesn't have kids, because there are women that don't have kids. They exist. You do know they're real, right? So what is stopping you from dealing with a woman who has no children involved? And what makes you think just because she's a single mom, I don't care how many kids she had, what makes you think because she's a single mom that you have the right to mistreat her? And it's given this type of energy of, I'm going to talk down on you, and I'm going to try to show the world that this is how you look. But meanwhile, I'm going to live off of you. I'm going to betray you. I'm going to use you for everything you got, every ounce of your energy. And I don't care about the children. I'm just going to do what I want to do with you, because I feel like you're desperate enough to put up with my BS. That's what the energy is given. Like, I really need you for real, and I'm going to use you. But at the same time, I'm going to try to bash you in front of everybody and their mama. I'm going to try to put a mask on and seem like I'm just this hero, and you ought to be respectful and thankful that I even gave you a chance, because who the hell want a woman who got all these kids? And that's interesting to me, right? Because we have men who are single fathers, and for some reason they don't get that same kind of treatment. And there are men who are men with multiple children. Do you see what I'm saying? And I don't get this whole double entendre. How is it when a man has all these kids, it's a pat on the back, but when a woman has all these kids, it's, oh, she's a whore, she's a slut, and she thirsty, and she a thought? I really don't get that. So once again, this is some man-made world BS going on, and I just wanted to speak on that real quick. I think it's weird. I think you guys are weird, just on period. I think it's weird for y'all to bash single mothers, yet y'all still sleeping with them, having sex with them. You still taking them out on dates. Y'all still doing this, and that with them. If you don't like the baby mama types, then why are you dealing with the baby mama types? Make that make sense. I'm just saying. Don't sit here and call yourself an alpha male and talk about how you better than this and you better than that. And meanwhile, you're dealing with the opposite of what you bashing. And it's like, if you really mess with a girl that, hold on a second, because my child trying to interrupt this message, speaking of children. But I think you get my point. Like, you could literally deal with a woman who hasn't had no kids, bro. You could deal with a woman. It's like y'all be sitting here talking about the type of woman you feel you deserve. Then what's stopping you from dealing with her? Why is it that you bash these baby mama types, but you keep fucking with them? Why is it that you keep calling single mothers 304s, you know what I'm saying, but y'all keep dealing with them? That doesn't make any sense to me, and it's really giving narcissism. I don't care what anybody say. It's giving low-key narcissism. And it makes me think, like, do y'all really think single mothers are just easy or some shit like that? Because that's kind of weird. That's kind of weird, because she got kids. You assume that you can manipulate them. Some of these single mothers, they do have father figures that did teach them how to love themselves. Y'all are aware of that, right? Because let's keep it real. Most of the time, single moms don't have a dad in their life. So there are men that target mothers because of it. And because they're lonely. Because a lot of people do bash them just for being a single mom. But what they don't expect or count on is for a single mother to have backup, to have support. And when she actually got support, do y'all know they have the nerve to be mad about that? And I'm not talking about child support. I'm talking about actual support. Like people that are there for them. Yeah, it's like it really grinds their gears or something like that. It irritates their soul to find out that a single mom actually got support out here. You know why? Because they was hoping to gaslight her and get in her head and block her. It's like, how do you know this? It's like you're a single mom, so I expect you to not be a daddy's girl, right? Like I expect you to not have no male guidance in your life, so I think that I can come in and use you. So when you're a single mother and you actually have male guidance, that pisses them off. Yes, my dad was not in my life, but my granddad was. And my granddad worked very hard to show me how a man is supposed to really treat a woman. Yeah. Yeah, some people really think because you're a single mom, you ain't have no male support. And that's not true. Some of these single mothers are daughters of fathers. And if they fathers aren't in their life, they got some type of father figure. And most importantly, the biggest father figure is God. So let's take it there. So yeah, it's I really don't understand that. It's given I'm gonna take advantage of you kind of energy, but I'm gonna try to bash you on the low to make myself feel better or look better. And that's weird. Why do you have to bash a mother with children so you could feel more attractive? And who the fuck says that not dealing with a single mom makes you an alpha male? I wonder who told y'all that, because that's kind of weird too. But okay, I'm gonna leave it at that. I digress. To each its own, you know what I'm saying? That's y'all life, right? But I'm just saying, don't be over here talking about all this red pill bullshit and you not living it. Say it and mean it, like real shit. If you don't fuck with single mamas, then stop fucking on them. That's kind of creepy. Why are you fucking single mothers and you don't fuck with them? That's weird to me. That also kind of make me feel like you got something against the children, and I really can't fuck with no man that got some weird animosity towards my kids. Especially when that motherfucker don't even know my kids. You know what I'm saying? It's given my mama used to beat on me, so now I'm going to take it out on all mothers who are single. Yeah. Some of y'all have some good mothers, but y'all got mad because maybe they were misguided. Maybe they yelled at y'all a lot growing up type shit. So now you blame all single mothers for that shit. Okay, well, she might have yelled at you. I'm not excusing it, but she made sure you have food on your table, didn't she? She made sure you had clothes on your back, didn't she? Okay, so I don't know what you complaining for, because there's mamas out here that really don't do shit for their motherfucking children. Real shit. So you were lucky to even have a mom that gave a fuck about your crazy ass. Now you want to grow up and you want to bash single mothers. That's weird. So I don't know. That's all. That's my thoughts on that. That's my opinion on that, and I'm standing on that. If you don't fuck with single mamas, that's fine. But please stop sitting here trying to tell everybody that you don't fuck with single mothers and yet you still having sex with them. Go find you a woman who ain't pop out no kids then if you so serious about that. But you're not. And that's where we gonna leave you.